Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And we have three awesome #1 comic books to talk to you guys about today. We're going to talk about Captain America Reborn, #1, Justice League Cry for Justice, #1, and Greek Street, #1. Very quickly, first of all, Justin was nice enough to provide us with Miller High Life in a can. Now, a number of you commented the other week on the fact that some of us were drinking Miller High Life in a bottle, and we were like, what's a gigantic step down from that? This was the only possible step down. So thank you,
it's
Justin.
lukewarm too, just the way I like it.
And
Hot beer on a hot summer day.
And one of these is replaced with something. We'll see what happens. Captain America Reborn, #1. Happy July 4th, belated, everybody.
Yeah.
America. Obviously, there's going to
For
be a
you
little
viewers
bit of
in other
spoilers.
countries, July 4th is when we in America celebrate our nation's birth.
Thank you for the fun fact.
Wow.
Captain America Reborn. This has been a long time coming. What do you guys think about this issue?
I like it all right. It was kind of what I expected when it comes to like time bullets and all that.
Yeah.
But I like it. Ed Brubaker is really, it's hard to find fault.
Well,
and Brian Hitch's art, I think, really goes with his tone very well.
Yes.
It's nice to see them together.
I was actually very disappointed in this. For the first time, very disappointed with Brubaker.
Why?
The fact that Captain America is in some kind of memory loop.
It's straight out of Slaughterhouse Five.
Okay, this is here. I'll say two things about this. One, it's really well done, and it's a fun recap issue. It's definitely much more of a like silly, mindless action movie than the regular Captain America title, which to me is why they separated out. My biggest problem is there's at least two things that are pulled from other things.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I talked to a couple of people. There's a thing at the end. Steve Rogers has become unstuck in time. For those of you who don't know, that is a phrase from Slaughterhouse Five, the Kurt Vonnegut novel.
Billy Pilgrim has become unstuck in time.
Exactly. There's another phrase in there, which is, what's her name, is the constant
Yeah,
in
straight
the
from
equation,
Lost.
which is straight from Lost. And this is my problem with it. My problem with it is, like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't just... There's a difference between referencing things and wholesale taking ideas from things and putting them in other
I mean, it'd be different if these were like if this is a proven scientific theory about time travel, where it's like, oh, that's just how it is. But this, he's taking from a creative look at time travel, two different versions. So the constant one I didn't mind so much, but the Slaughterhouse Five stuff, I was like, come on, man.
I just feel that like if we're gonna bring Captain America back, let's do it in a good way. In a way that makes it important. It makes it so, there's a lot of hype behind this. And saying he's in a memory loop is kind of ridiculous.
I wish that he was traveling through time, but was on his own, like going to different places.
Yeah.
Maybe he was happier back in his own era. That would have been an interesting thing to explore.
Ed Brubaker has built up enough good chips, I think,
He's got great
allow
chips.
us to go with the run of the series, see where
They're
it's
so
going.
crunchy and always fresh as chips.
I'm sure that he is aware of what Slaughterhouse Five is and what Lost is.
What if he's never?
Yeah.
What
if he's never?
What if he thought of the idea at the same time? Sort of.
Oh, that would suck. Poor guy.
Where's your Parker?
I'm hoping that.
This isn't my Parker. I'm sorry. I'm logo blind.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's too bad. Must be
just
tough when
very
you're buying
quickly,
drinks.
because we are going to have to move on. Would you say pick this up?
No.
Really?
Yes.
I say
I've been
just
saying
pick it
this
up.
whole time. I've been disappointed with it. Why are you guys shocked now?
Oh, I have this thing where I think about stuff in my head. When you talk.
Oh, okay, good. Well,
I would say I'm disappointed with it, but at the same time, it's well done.
No, it's definitely not.
I would give it a B.
It doesn't matter how good it is. The fact that at the end you say he's in a time loop, cancels everything you just did.
You love
time. Hold on,
loops.
are you saying he's in a time loop?
You love time loops.
Oh no!
I
I was trying very hard to get Pete caught in a time loop.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Talk about.
You love Fruit Loops. That's the difference.
Who does love
Justice League? Cry for Justice.
I thought this was a cry for Justin when I first picked it.
Oh, it's not. I kind of wish it was.
Justice.
This is a long time coming. James Robinson wrote it. What'd you guys think about this issue?
Oh yeah, I know. There's a structural thing in here where all the main
Justice.
characters shout justice at the end of their little story.
Justice.
What would you characterize this as awful? Is my question.
No, I think it's a clumsy device that the characters are all like justice. It seems very like old-timey, kind of like Golden Age, Silver Age stuff, where it's like. All right.
I would say pick up this comic and look at the pretty pictures.
See, I found the art kind of sketchy and annoying.
Really?
But I love seeing the two Atoms teamed up. I love the characters. I love seeing Starman.
Sure. Well, so you like the art. You like what it looked like.
No. I like the characters. I like the characters that are being chosen to be in this series.
This is I did not realize how literal the title would be.
Yeah.
Because the entire issue is people crying and shouting justice, and that is literally the only thing.
It doesn't say cry and shouting; it says cry. So it's not.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry about that. It could have been more discreet.
Be more beholden.
Right. There is a league, and they are a Justice League.
It's true. A lot of justice.
Yeah. Would you say pick this up?
I'm going to keep picking it up, but it's because I like the characters. I feel bad for James Robinson because I used to love him in Starman, and he has Starman in here. And there's a reference to Bobo Benetti, who's a very favorite character of mine. It's in Opal City for a little bit. We're referencing stuff I like.
There was some fun moments in there, like the part where Green Arrow was like,
your wife's
I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out.
Your wife's going to kill you. That was a good moment.
I'm supposed to like this.
I'm very happy with the team. Yeah,
I'm supposed to like this a little bit better. I'm supposed to like this more than I like this.
Yeah, no, this is bad. This is really, really bad. It's like shockingly bad in a certain way. All right, let's move on. Talk about Greek Street #1. A lot of you have been asking us about this writing in. It was a $1 issue from Vertigo, a new series by Peter Milligan and David Giaffalince. I am awful with names. I should just not pronounce people's names.
No.
But basically taking the Greek myths, updating them to the current era. My personal feeling on it, I'm a huge Greek myth nerd. Love the Greek myths. Really, seriously.
I am too.
And I like, generally speaking, the idea of like, oh, let's take things and update them and change them away. But this just didn't grab me.
Well, it's very weird the way this is. They don't give you a lot of details about what's actually happening. It's like, it's beginning, and you're supposed to be intrigued by that. I don't know, I really like the art, but this whole thing seems like sort of Fables is kind of covering that same ground. They're just using a different mythology. But the art's really good, and I'll pick it up.
Yeah, Peter Milligan's been doing amazing stuff on Hellblazer with Constantine, so I was really excited to see what he would bring to this. I really liked a lot of the dialogue coming from different characters, like strippers dropping knowledge. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. But it was just...
Have you seen that show, by the way? It's on TLC, Strippers Dropping Knowledge.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
They go in, they teach kids for a week, and then they have sex with them. It's a little uncomfortable.
How did they get that past the...
I thought it was interesting, and I thought for $1 it was definitely worth it. It's
worth $1. Yeah. How's that for a review?
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's totally fair, because I feel like there was enough to like about this issue that I'll certainly pick up at #2, and at $1, you shouldn't even listen to our review.
Yeah.
You should
You're crazy if you don't. I will say there's a lot of motherfucking in this issue.
Oh, come on, watch the language.
Yes, I mean, that's
actually what happened.
Yeah.
It starts off with, for any of you who know, spoiler, there's a story called Oedipus. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. I guess that's the thing, is I'm not crazy about the analog stuff, where it's like, it's Oedipus, but he's called Eddie, and he's updated. That sort of thing drives me a little crazy. I'm also driven a little crazy by stuff where characters are always saying things like, it's beginning, or a storm is coming, all these portent things, which are standard part of the Greek myths.
Storm's coming. We know you invited her over for dinner.
Yeah. Storm's just like, hey, I shaved my head for you.
Yeah. It's quite another impression.
Yeah.
Quite a bag of impressions you're willing to pull out.
I know how to capture Storm's voice. Wait, check it out. Hello.
Oh wow!
What do we have?
Very bassy tone voice.
That's how T'Challa.
It's kind of like
real
retarded Muppet you got going on there.
That's her character, is returned Muppet.
I shouldn't have even said that. I'm sorry.
If you have a question for us, you can write us at comicbookclublive@gmail.com. Check out our Twitter feed, Comic Book Live. Check out our blog, popcultureshock.com/CB Club. Check out our iTunes podcast, Comic Book Club Live. And
if you're ever in New York City on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, People's Improv Theater, it is a lot of fun. We'd love to see
I said I was wearing the Parker shirt today.
No, I said I was wearing the Parker
shirt. Yeah, I know, but you lied, and you lied.
I didn't lie. It's right here.
I don't listen when you talk.
I can't see it.
I had my own little thing going on.
Oh crap! Is this
you have a retarded puppet?
Yeah.
This is my Green Lantern shirt.
No, you're not wearing a shirt.